So it is time that I played some Satisfactory again. I absolutely adore this game. Update 6 has just come out into the early access, non-experimental version. So that's exciting. So there's a lot more stuff that's going to be in the game compared to the last time I played it, which was quite some time ago. And I've kind of been avoiding it because you hear the song in the background. Got a weird sort of nostalgia there because my dog did his first howlies when he heard this song. If I can find a video, I'll pop it up. So there's this weird sort of nostalgia there because he had to be put down about a year ago. And I've been avoiding the game just because I have that weird sort of association there. But yeah, I need to get back into it because it's such a good game. I can't let that hold me back. So update 6 is out in early access. And I am going to start a brand new playthrough because so much has come in since I did the game. So I think it's time for me to go from scratch. They've added a lot more of cool new features into the options menu, which is great. Okay, new game. So we've got multiple different start locations in the game. You got the grass fields, the rocky desert, the northern forest, and the dune desert. I don't think I've ever played with the northern forest start, so I think I'm going to do that.
Attention Pioneer. The following instructional video is a summary of your impending duties as an exoplanetary pioneer for Fixit Incorporated. Fixit pioneers have 3 cyclical assigned pillars of work to ultimately accomplish project assembly. Use provided blueprints to build the necessary buildings. Chart the planet and gather resources to provide desired results and improve your infrastructure. Make sure to report any unusual discoveries to R&D for analysis. Expand your factories, outposts, and pipelines through automation and augmentation. That's it. Get to work and be effective. Warning, planetfall imminent. Please remain seated during full procedure. Atmospheric entry in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Planetfall procedure initialized. Planetfall complete. Please ensure the integrity of your multi-purpose exploration suit is at 100%. Remember, efficiency first. Godspeed.
That looked a bit bugged.
Welcome to Planet Massage 2 ABB, your designated sector in the binary star system of Akicha.
I was about to say, do we know the name?
I am Ada, also known as Artificial Directory and Assistant, tasked to support pioneers such as you in their mission. You are the third of your sector to survive planetfall. Congratulations. Note: Objective-based introduction initialized. Welcome to onboarding. First objective. Please dismantle the drop pod. The resulting materials will be repurposed to construct a habitat and utility base, from now on referred to as the hub. Note: Fixit Incorporated is cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste. Second objective. Please ensure you have your Fixit Incorporated Xeno Zapper equipped before leaving the drop zone. Note: According to Fixit regulations, every pioneer should have access to a means of defense against extraterrestrial threats. Your contract legally compels you to harvest this artifact.
Oh, we near one of these things. I was wondering why we were getting that.
Harvest it.
Anyway, so we've got the Xeno Zapper. So now we can taser any animals.
Third objective. Please familiarize yourself with the resource scanner to find iron. Note: The acquisition of iron is considered essential in preparation for all future objectives. Too late.
So we can use the V thing to scan for iron ore. Mm. 300 meters that way, 500 meters that way, almost a kilometer that way. So I guess we're going this way. Though this thing is compelling us to do things.
Comply.
Comply. It reminds me of the Subnautica. I forget what it's called. The hypno fish thing. So yeah, this is Satisfactory, and it's one of the top 2 factory games that exist. The other one being Factorio, and then we've got Satisfactory, and basically they're very different games, but all about automation and growing a factory. And I absolutely love it. Oop, we've got hostility. Yeah!
Breaking news from Earth. Widespread chaos and mayhem. World President urges all citizens to do their part and harvest alien artifacts.
I will, eventually. Believe it's that fellow up there. So we can scan again. Ping boink. Now this start part of the game is generally pretty slow, so I'm probably going to do a lot of editing for this section. Just because you don't want to see me run around doing menial labor for the first part of the game. Is this a copper node? Pure copper node. Ooh. Hello, buddy. Where do you go? See, we don't want to do manual labor. We want to automate the hell out of everything. As they said, efficiency. Where did our little buddy go? There you are. Hey, bud. Do you want to get zapped? Sorry, buddy. Game. Oh no, they dropped a resource over here. Look, we got one of these bastards. You big guy. Limestone node over here, pure as well. Very rich resources in this area. So with all these factory games, what you want to do is you want to harvest resources, refine them, and create new buildings to create more buildings, better refinement, Go to objects, and in this case, in Satisfactory, we want to create the assembly projects. So we're going to use, well, first we're going to create a space elevator that we're then going to use to send a bunch of stuff up into space. There we go. Yeah, so iron.
Fourth objective, build the hub. Note: to complete this objective, the resources salvaged from the drop pod will be consumed. Caution: ensure the hub is built on spacious open terrain, close to the presence of iron sources. Failure to do so will likely result in non-optimal progress.
Okay, so we want to build the hub, which is basically our respawn point and the thing that we start sending up our first resources. We can choose where we want to build it. We've got our iron node over here. We can either build it a little bit down there, maybe up here. It's a pretty area, though it's just going to turn into a massive factory soon. Yeah, I know I'm faffing about, but I enjoy just being aesthetic. Oh, we've also got a node over here. Wow, there's actually whoa, there's tons of resources over here. We've got another node up over here. This place is like the amazing location. Like the original spawn point, whatever the plains one, does not have this much resources around. Oops. Hey buddy, you gonna come for me? Hi buddy. Hey. You gonna do the zoomies? You got the zoomies? Where are you going, buddy? Could I catch? Catch the taser. Sorry, buddy. You're very cute. I'd keep you as a pet if you didn't want to kill me.
Relaying message. Hello, this is Paternal Figure. I have taken ill and need your help to find a cure. Doctors say that the only remedy is alien artifacts.
I mean, yeah, I'll harvest alien artifacts for you. Yes, sir. Eternal Figure. Want to find flat ground. Got a big moth dude over there. The manta moth. Alright, we'll put our starting thing up here. As you can see, we can sort of rotate our things. It's not a perfect location.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Hub Feature Manual Craft Bench. Hub Feature Hub Terminal. Fifth objective, complete Hub Upgrade 1. Note: the craft bench and hub terminal are essential for progression to the next objective.
So this is our basic starting area. We get our manual crafting zone and first hub upgrade zone where we need to start finishing this building. To get this, we need to have, I think it's 10 iron bars, and it'll give us our first bunch of stuff. So we're going to have to do our manual crafting over here, and it's pretty simple. We can just say iron rods, and I find this super satisfying. Okay, we need to do iron ingots first. Super satisfying but slow process. Okay, we've got 30 iron rods, that's more than enough. So, now we go to our hub terminal and we can say hub upgrade. Shaboink. There you go, upgrade hub. Ta-da! Satisfying sounds. Now we've unlocked new stuff. Player upgrades, new buildings.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Building Workshop. Equipment Portable Miner. Inventory Additional slots. Hub Feature Personal Storage. Sixth objective, complete Hub Upgrade 2. Note: portable miners require no power and will mine a node until their inventory is full. Note: multiple portable miners can be used on a single node.
So yeah, instead of manually mining now, we can get a little bit of portable miners to do the job for us. We still need to manually go in there and pull out the resources, but big progress after having to manually go there with a chisel. I haven't played this section of the game for quite some time, so let's just see when you do the equipment workshop, which is basically our little workshop shed over here. I'm going to put you fairly nearby. You can also snap things to grid with the control keys. It does not want me to put it over here for some reason. Oh wait, we don't have enough iron plates. I'm a dumbass. So this is the tedious part of the start of the game. I mean, there's always this sort of manual element to the game where you've got to sort of plan out your things, but for this it's more of getting in there and having to manually handcraft everything. It's a slow process, but they made it pretty satisfying with this little interface. Please find the construction in this game super satisfying. Okay, so we've got now our equipment workshop, and we can say let's build a couple miners. And I have been collecting a bunch of these vegetations, you'll have noticed. You might wonder why, but I'll put 2 on iron, and then I think this one was copper. Yeah, this is also iron. Okay, we've got tons of iron. Is that also iron? I'm sure there was a copper here somewhere. This is such a rich area.
Comply.
There's so much iron here. Holy shit. 4 irons. Oh, there was the limestone here. Where was the copper one? I remember there being a copper. The game has a beautiful interface. They've been working on this game for quite some time now. Like, I played the original alpha. They did like a free weekend for like the first release of like the alpha or something. And I had so much fun there. I bought the game, had a ton of fun, and then yeah, now I'm picking it up again. So we can use our storage box to say, okay, well, we don't need our grass now. Don't need our flowers or any of that sort of stuff. Yeah, so this I don't actually remember how many years now it's been since the first release, but it's been quite some time. Yeah, it was pretty quickly. But you see, the annoying thing is now we need to go back to our main area. This is why they told you want to build it next to it. Ooh, we got a little healing fruit over here. Hillberry. Planet is so pretty. Now we want to go in here. Iron ingots. Actually, what do we need for our next upgrade? We just need some rods. Definitely don't want to go too far manually crafting when we can get the upgrade soon and get everything done for us. New buildings, new parts, new scannable resources. And you'll
Congratulations. You have unlocked Hub feature, Biomass Burner. Scanner feature, Copper. New buildings and recipes, which can be found in the Build menu and Craft bench respectively. 7th objective. Complete Hub Upgrade 3. Note. Connect buildings to a biomass burner for power. Note. Buildings such as the smelter require a recipe to be set. Advice. Automate the smelting process and use portable miners for optimal results.
So now we're getting more of our tech. You see the shell of our building is filling up. We've got a little bit of a space in here. This is soon to be our little home. So our next step, we're going to need some copper wire. So we're going to need to find some copper. We're going to need some plates and stuff. So we can select the upgrade. We see we can get a bunch of different things: constructors, power poles, concrete screws, and reinforced iron plates, as well as limestone for scanning coming up. So we can pop in what we have already, but we're going to need to manually craft for a little bit of a while. But we got some new stuff coming up now. So our smelters will do this process for us. We just need to build them. Our smelters, require wire. So we need to go and say, copper ore, where are you? I know there was one somewhere over here, 200 meters that way. So I think let's just get enough to build some portable miners. Again, I forget how much we needed for those. And this is why you want to automate shit, because this is not efficient. And remember, efficiency is key. So now we want to need to find our copper over here that we already walked past. These things are going to spray us with goop soon. Oh, I'm going to hurt myself. Damage to fix it property. I'm sorry! I'm sorry, fix it! I'm gonna build a bunch of these because it's further away from our place, so. And you see, we can see our hub over there, so we can just run over there, collect stuff as we run along. So now we can make some copper ingots. And some wire. Yeah, I really love the developers for this game. They've made something amazing. Okay, so now we want to build a smelter. So the smelter takes our stuff and it smelts it, puts some heat on it, and turns it into our things that we're just manually doing over here. So you can see we've got a little input and output little arrows on there. So eventually we're going to have a miner over here. So we want to say, well, not a miner, a miner. We don't need miners over here. We need to have some more rods. Okay, this is why we don't want to do it manually, because this is shit. Cut this stuff out because it's so boring. It's satisfying at the start, but once you start getting to like big machines, this just takes forever. You don't want to do this. This is why Factoria had an achievement for I think it was handcrafting a total of a maximum of 11 items or something random like that, because it defeats the purpose of the game to not automate stuff. So we've got two over there, so I'm going to put this guy, we can actually build pretty far away, so I'm going to build one there, whole control, so we can line these up nicely together. There's three of them there. Now we're going to need to build a... wait, why don't we have the power building? Oh yeah, we can use the power from the hub. Right? Yeah. I forgot about that. So our hub does have a little biomass burner thingy. So we can say, well, we want to build a power line. We need cables. And you can build little power poles. Are you serious? We need concrete? But we don't have the recipe for that. Oh, you're telling me we need to do this bloody shit. Okay. That's fine. We'll build you right near here. As I said, I haven't played this segment of the game in quite some time, so okay, this is just going to be a very temporary little smelter over here, just because we can't afford to make a direct connector. We want to do an iron ingot smelter over here, so we can just say boonk, iron goes in, iron ingots come out. But yeah, we need to add power. So this is why people hate this part of the game, because we've got to do biomass burning. So this is why I was picking up leaves earlier. Chucking leaves, burns, makes iron. What do we need for this thing? We need just some more iron rods. Great hub. Yay! Milestone done. This is looking good now.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Scanner feature, Limestone. New buildings and recipes, which can be found in the build menu and craft bench respectively. 8th objective, complete hub upgrade 4. Note, use power poles to expand the power network for optimal results.
Look, we've got beds, we've got computers, we've got solitaire. Yo, need someone for 1,000 years. Cool, so now we've got to do upgrade 4 so we can select that and track it. We need iron, we need concrete. And then I think that gives us, what is that? Gives us the conveyors and inventory slots. Doesn't give us the assembly yet, but big steps. As soon as you unlock the assembler, then the game starts rolling. Also, something we need to manage now. See the green color there? When this runs out of stuff, power stops. We can look at that. You can see production and consumption. Yeah, it's something we need to watch out for. Unfortunately, doesn't have any iron ore. Seriously, my inventory is full already. Oh my god, I hate this part of the game. Where was the limestone? It was oh, it was down here. There we go. So now we can make some concrete. We just need to empty our inventory again. You can see we've got screws now. Screws and reinforced plates, again, another thing that we're going to need tons of to make stuff. In reality, I think concrete is a little bit more complex than just limestone, but we don't really want Bob's mods in Satisfactory. Look at all that industrial smoke. Oop.
Congratulations, you have unlocked building, conveyor belts and poles. Inventory, additional slots.
Yay!
9th objective, complete hub upgrade 5. Note, portable miners cannot be connected to conveyor belts. Advice, when planning the construction of buildings, note the placement of conveyor belts.
So, hub upgrade 5, we get the miner, Mark 1. Storage containers and more inventory slots. We definitely want more of that. Upgrades the pocket dimension with extra inventory slots. Yeah, so we're just going to need some more rods, cable, and concrete. Bonk, bonk, bonk. So now we have the power poles. We just need to get some rods, and we can make our life a little bit faster by utilizing our power a little bit better. So we can say F to get rid of this. See, we've gone red now. Power pole, we can smack you in there. Power line, you can go from there to the power pole, from the power pole to our building. Oh, we don't have the bloody cables. Power line. From there to there, we've got that, and there to there. And go from there. Are you serious? We don't have enough copper cable. It's this first part of the game that's my least favorite. I just want to do the building a factory stuff. You see, we've got 2 out of 4 connections there. You can only have so many connections on a single power thing. So this one is now maxed out because we've got 4 connections there, and we can say you do iron, you do iron, you do iron, take all that shiz. power we use, unfortunately, the more biomass we need to put in there. And the factory grows, the factory grows, the factory grows. So consumption has gone up quite a lot. Doosh, doosh, doosh. Yay! Look at that, we've now got a ladder up here.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Building Miner Mark 1. Building Storage Container. Hub feature Additional Biomass Burner.
Yay.
10th objective, complete hub upgrade 6. Note, there are no notes.
Nope, there are no notes. I love this. Cool, so now we can build miners and constructors. So miners, basically you see we just need a portable miner and we can build one. So we can go in here. And we can now comply. We got a miner. Now we have the fun part of conveyor belts. Super satisfying. I don't think we have splitters yet, do we? No, we just have conveyors, so we can only do it one at the moment. Doesn't mean we can't be organized about it though. And wait for it. Yay! We're mining! The conveyor belts are so slow that it's actually getting a little bit of a backlog in there. But, yay! Mining! We done it! We automated! Game done! Whoop! Game over! Completed! Nah, that's just begun.
The factory must grow.
Move this one because we don't need it. We just blew our power, so we can say, going. Yep. You can overload your power and have issues. So we've got this one powering our smelters. We're going to need another one to power our assemblers, I think. It's actually set hub upgrade 6 as active. You can see that gives us the space elevator, biomass burner, and biomass. So we can build an external biomass burner now. Hooray! I hate them. Everyone does, but it's part of the game. Let's fill you up. Fill you up. So basically that's all we can afford to do with the one burner is these buildings at the moment. As fast as our ore comes out, and we're now producing tons and tons of iron. It's great. I might actually install a mod for more inventory because this does get a little bit tedious having to do this inventory control stuff. I do have a couple mods installed. I'm not really actively using them at the moment. It's just quality of life stuff, but that makes things better. Hop and a skip and off we go.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Building Space Elevator, Building Biomass Burner, Part Biomass. Motivational message, congratulations, you succeeded in every provided task. On behalf of Fixit Incorporated, I thank you for your current and future service.
Yay, we did a thing!
Additional knowledge. The hub terminal has been converted to give access to milestones there to ensure you progress along Fixit-approved protocols.
Training rails are off.
Note: future developments should be aimed at constructing the space elevator and, as such, initiating project assembly. Good luck.
Cool. So that is basically the tutorial bit of the game. Now we can start doing the space elevator. Woohoo! Oh yeah, and they added this thing into the game. Productive Packet Deluxe. It's a little bit of a mini game just to occupy yourself while you're doing stuff. I'm not going to do that now. So I prefer to play the actual game for now. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo. So now what we get is a bunch of different tiers and milestones and stuff, so we can select any of these things we want to do. We can start doing foundations, which allows us to make nice flat areas to construct in. Logistics, we can get splitters, which I think are super important. We want to get those first, I think. Field research, which gives us the map and a bunch of inventory and scanning stuff, which is going to be really cool. I think personally what I want to get first is logistics. Base building is awesome, but logistics we can get splitters and stuff, which is just going to make things way better. So we need a ton of stuff. We have unlocked a bunch of stuff. We've got the space elevator, which we want to construct. Requires deliveries of special project parts to complete phases of project assembly. Completing phases in the space assembler will unlock new tiers in the hub terminal. So that is now our goal, is we want to build the space elevator. And we can put a little tracker on there, and we can see if we've got enough stuff. We can edit our to-do list, we can add notes and stuff, which is a really nice thing that the game has. So now we can start doing our hotbar stuff. So I need to get used to playing these controls again. So now what we can do is we can say, let's build. Okay, so now we can get this guy to start filling up. In fact, I'm going to add a storage to all of these so we've got a buffer on all of our inputs. Even though these aren't doing anything at the moment.
Harvest it.
Yes, ominous voice. I will harvest it. Cool, so we need to do the same for our copper and limestone, and stuff will happen, and then we can start sending up stuff with our cool little shippy ship. I think we can turn it into biomass now, which will give us a slightly better return on our power investment. So we can make a little, I think it's with the constructor, just slightly more efficient. And if you can be one thing, just be efficient. It's nothing worse than hearing the sound of the power running out in this game. Don't worry, soon enough we'll be building a mega base. And things will be exciting and beautiful. So we can be extra crazy and we can say, well, let's take this and we're going to put one there, a buffer, and then we can do constructor. Cool. So now we should be getting automated concrete. Then we need to do the same for our copper. So now we're getting a nice little bit of iron in here. Just a little temporary thing there so we can get some of that going. Where's the copper ore? Copper ore. Right up here. Haven't been here for a while. Start to get some copper automated over here, which we're then gonna put into smelter down here. once we've got our foundations and stuff, we can start to make things look a little bit nicer, but for now, it is what it is. Starter base is never the prettiest thing in the world. Cool. So stuff is now being automated. We've got prime things going, and it's now just a case of getting things done. Until we've got splitters and stuff, this process just has to be done like this. Splitters, if the name doesn't make any sense to you, basically takes your conveyor belt and splits it into multiple streams of output or input or whatever. Big red button.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to increase the complexity and efficiency of your factory. We encourage you to consider more verticality when it comes to factory logistics to streamline short-range transportation. The productivity display will help you measure and improve the productivity of individual buildings to aid with optimization.
Yay, okay, so that's a milestone done. We can select a new one like base building, doing foundations. See, we need a cooldown before we can do another one, but that's cool. That's cool. Space elevator. We need lots and lots of stuff. But the great thing is now we have conveyor lifts, mergers, and splitters. So, as I said earlier, you let you merge or split your conveyors into multiple lines. So what we can do is say, hey, you know, this beautiful thing we had over here, we can now put a splitter in here, and we can get it to feed all of our miners over here. I mean, smelters. Words are hard, okay, shut up. So now these can all do their own thing. So we need a
Comply.
fly. We need one to make iron plates.
Harvest. Hit.
Yeah, this is very unorganized, nasty right now, but this is a starter base for you. Go into the to-do list because I want to see how much more we need. It's mainly just the wire that's the issue. And this is just slowed down because this thing is pretty slow. So, what do we do when something's slow? We do it multiple times. Don't have enough stuff automated. We've got to automate all this stuff.
Factory must grow.
That's one thing I do love about Satisfactory is that you can just add in a splitter in the middle of the line and stuff like that. It is a beautiful thing. And they've made the system so streamlined so it's quick to construct and stuff. Just like Factorio, the devs are really into like the user experience and getting things working nicely. I'm a little bit upset there's some leaves stuck in there, but it's fine. This building's temporary. So we actually need a bit more smelting. You can see that's a little backlog over here for the smelting process. So oh, inefficient, but it's beautiful. Don't worry, this is just the beginning, guys. This is just the beginning. Just borderline on the mass production we can do on this system. But we do have some spare in the inventory, so let's spend some time handcrafting. Okay, we're almost there. Once we do our rounds now, will we have enough? I don't know. Oh, Thinning out. Good on the rods. What about concrete? Yeah, we're good on concrete. We can actually use another construction machine there. Bit bottlenecked. That's fine. We're gonna do a massive expansion soon. Hashtag soon. Trademark. Hey, look at that. We've got all the necessary stuff to build a beautiful, beautiful space elevator. So now, you'll see this thing is absolutely freaking ginormous. Where do we put it? Where the hell do we put it? We don't have much empty land anywhere. I think we're gonna have to go down over here. And I think this will be it. We don't have the arch over it over here. Here we go. The space elevator is complete. And that marks a massive milestone in the game. Because now we can start beginning project assembly, sending up advanced components. Space! So, not too bad for a start of a little bit of a factory over here. Massive space elevator, a few little bits of fledgling industry, and things will only expand like crazy from here. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll check you next time for some more Satisfactory.